Blast versus the Kamehameha. Goku's and Vegeta's most iconic signature moves in Dragon Ball Z. Now, when we talk about the Kamehameha, Goku learned this at a young age while being taught under Master Roshi. Master Roshi took 50 years to master, to fully control this technique. While on the other hand, he taught Goku, and Goku mastered it on his very first attempt, his very first try. He was able to get this, was able to use it. It may have not been as more powerful than Master Roshi, with him being so young, but the fact that he learned it at a very young age so quickly, this is why Master Roshi saw so much potential. That's why he took him under his wing and was able to teach him a couple other things that Goku still uses today. Okay, now let's talk about the Kamehameha. The Kamehameha motion is used when both hands are almost touching, almost put together, and it is brought down by the right side of his waist, okay, and he cocks it back and he charges it as much as he feels, however he ranks his opponent. If he feels his opponent is at a weaker stage, he won't probably charge it for that long. If he feels it's strong, you already know, okay? However, I think this move kind of is a setback at times because you need total concentration for this move, okay? If you're attacked during this move, okay, it's not going to have the same effectiveness. It's not going to be as powerful as if you were able to charge it while, not being attacked and not being bothered. With that being said, no enemy is going to let you do that except for one time, and that was during the Tournament of Power. If you remember, Jiren let Goku, matter of fact, I take that back, he let Goku charge up his Spirit Bomb. However, Goku did shoot the Kamehameha at Jiren, but he wasn't in any other form except his base form, and it had no effect on Jiren anyway. Okay, Jiren basically blocked it by his energy shield, but Jiren has like an energy shield that was invisible that we seen during the Tournament of Power. It didn't have any effect on him. Now, during the years, we seen the Kamehameha, and it has a whitish bluish color to it. I think, does it have electric bolts around it? I'm not sure. I think the Final Flash, I know, has electric bolts around it. It's yellow and electric bolts. I don't think the Kamehameha has any electricity around it. Another thing that is awesome about the Kamehameha, Goku is able to use his Kaioken to the Kamehameha. Okay, the Kaioken is a multiplier. It multiplies everything in Goku's arsenal. Okay, his speed, his power, okay, his agility, his ability to think, and his ki blast, his energy blast. Okay, this move, we've seen it time and time again. Okay, we've seen it against Vegeta, we've seen it against Jiren, Toppo, we've seen it against Khalifa, and one prime example that that Goku was able to execute this move while being fucked with. Khalifa was shooting energy beams at him, energy blasts, trying to throw everything she could at Goku. Now, during the Tournament of Power, she used one of her, I forget what move, it didn't really give her a particular name of her move, but her ki blasts were red and yellow, and while she shot it at Goku, Goku was able to use his Kamehameha energy ki and kind of float on top of her ki blast and was able to use it as support, okay, while upside down, did a front flip and then shot Khalifa at point blank range and put that bitch in the fucking stands. I know y'all seen that. That was one of the coolest moves of the whole Tournament of Power. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Okay? I might even put it in this video just to show y'all what I can talk about. Just show y'all can't hear my voice. That's the only thing y'all can hear. So if y'all put this in a video, y'all better be thankful, okay? Thanksgiving was just a few days ago. Be thankful I put this in this fucking video, because this move, shit was pretty, man. Alright? Now, let's move on to the Final Flash. The Final Flash, Vegeta's most iconic, most signature move in Dragon Ball Z. Alright? Vegeta first learned this move in the hyperbolic time chamber, okay? When he was preparing to fight Cell, okay? Now, with this attack, Vegeta only needs a few seconds, okay? Like I said, this attack is basically, it's destructive force, okay? It can destroy planets, okay? It could destroy the turf around you, the terrain around you. It's meant to not have any kind of other effective abilities. It's just used pure destruction, okay? Now, when we talk about the pose for Final Flash, let's talk about that, okay? Final Flash is used when Vegeta takes his, like Goku, takes his two palms, kind of pushes it almost together in the middle of his chest, and in the middle of his hands, a yellow key circle is forming in the middle of his two hands. He charges it, okay? His two hands kind of expand a little bit while the key is charging, and when he's ready to let it go, it's a big blast formed straight away wherever his opponent is. We seen this during the Tournament of Power when Jiren let Vegeta charge his Final Flash and took it head on, okay? And to Vegeta's credit, Vegeta was able to put down Jiren rather than Goku put down Jiren with Spirit Bomb, and Spirit Bomb is more powerful than the Kamehameha and the Final Flash, okay? And Spirit Bomb is used not with just Goku's energy, it's used with other people's energy as well, okay? We seen Frieza, we seen everybody use their energy to help Goku put this nigga Jiren down, and it didn't even work, okay? And keep in mind, Goku was also in Super Saiyan Blue times Kaioken. Times 20 at that, okay? Now, Vegeta, I'm not sure if he can use any other abilities as far as multiplier when it comes to adding to his move, like the Final Flash or the Gallic Gun. But at the same time, I don't think he would, because at these days, he's not trying to follow in Goku's footsteps. It used to be Goku or Vegeta wanted to be on top of Goku. He wanted to adopt whatever Goku had. Goku turned Super Saiyan, Vegeta wanted to do it. Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta wanted to do it. Okay? This point in time, okay, Vegeta doesn't want to follow in his path. Okay, Goku learned Ultra Instinct. Vegeta said, fuck that. He said, I'm going to go my own way. Learn Super Saiyan Blue 2, or Royal Blue, whatever y'all want to call it. Okay? He learned that. He mastered that. Okay? Vegeta doesn't want to have like a Kaioken. Okay? Vegeta, he'll go... Matter of fact, I'm surprised they haven't given him, like... I don't want to say a Kaioken. I don't want to say like a move like Kaioken, but I'm surprised they haven't given him like a move that can basically, you know, make his moves more effective. Okay, something I don't want to, maybe like the same concept, but not the same result as if the ability was to amplify his powers, like make his powers do something else. Maybe, like, you know how Goku's powers increase, like his speed, his powers? Maybe they could add something to Vegeta's powers where when he uses his, ability like the Kaioken, maybe its move can slow down an enemy's move. Maybe it can slow down an enemy's speed. Maybe it can slow down an enemy's power, the way an enemy reacts to a certain punch, a certain kick, a certain ki blast being thrown at them. Maybe they could do that. Okay. I think that would be pretty cool, but they got to think of a name for it. But I wanted to break down as much as I could what would be, or what do y'all think is more effective? What do y'all think is more powerful? In my opinion, I think the Final Flash is more powerful, but as far as effectiveness, the Kamehameha is more powerful because the Kamehameha can also be used as like a jet-like motion. You can fire the Kamehameha into the ground, and you could, blast yourself into the air, and then you could kind of bend the Kamehameha too, and trying to kind of change directions in the air. Now, the Final Flash, you can't do that because if you shoot the Final Flash into the ground, it's just going to explode the ground. It's not as soft as a release as a Kamehameha. The Final Flash is just going to fuck up the whole ground. Okay, you're not going to be able to get any kind of leeway or motion and push yourself up to the air. Okay, and you can use the Kamehameha on other parts of your body too. You could use it as on your feet, like we seen Moro in the Moro arc. He was able to use that, even though he gathered energy from other people. But if he was able to do that on his own, he could do that. And with that being said, I think the Final Flash is stronger than a lot of moves that we see in Dragon Ball. Destructo Disc, Hellzone Grenade, Piccolo's what's that called, Cannon Beam or Beam Cannon, the Tri-Beam. I think Goku's Kamehameha is stronger than them too. I think the one move that Vegeta needs to work on more, even though he was able to survive it in the Tournament of Power, is the final explosion. Okay, we seen him blow himself up against Majin Buu. We seen him do the same thing against the Tournament of Power and with Toppo. Okay, if he works on that a little more, I think that move can be stronger than the Spirit Bomb. And I don't care what y'all say. I'm probably gonna get a lot of slack for that, but I don't care what y'all say. I think that can be stronger than the Spirit Bomb. Okay, because if you can blow yourself up and do so without dying, and then versus where you need to be in your regular form and gather energy, not from just yourself but from other people, then it says a lot about Vegeta's final explosion. But let me know what y'all think. Final Flash versus the Kamehameha, which is more powerful, which is more effective? If you had the choice to choose whether you could use either or in a battle, what would you take? What do you think takes more time to recover from, the Kamehameha or the Final Flash? Okay, if you take the Final Flash versus the Kamehameha and charge them to 100%, which one you think would be more effective? Which one you think would have more damage to an enemy? Let me know what y'all think down below. Next video I'm either gonna do Final Explosion versus the Spirit Bomb, or I'm gonna do another warrior versus warrior, like maybe Broly versus or I could do maybe King Vegeta versus Bardock, whose father stronger between the two. I could do maybe Frieza versus Cell. Let me know what y'all think I should do. Just give me some opinions down below. With that being said, I love y'all. Stay safe out there. Wear your fucking mask. Alright, it's TJ Prime. I love y'all. Peace.